At some point, I was like, "Is this Kurokuro Basket?"
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 33 of the Amb Ant Podcast. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Amber.
And today we are talking about 时光代理人, otherwise known as Link Click.
Him with his southern accent, 时光代理人.
I think mine was better.
Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
For the YouTube algorithm for more podcast reviews like these.
Indeed.
So how were these few episodes for you?
We watched episode 1 through 3. Honestly, I felt like it was cliche, but it is very effective in its storytelling. I feel like I like to point out cliches, but at the same time, I don't hate it. Like, I enjoyed the predictability, I guess, of these episodes. And I like the BL element of it. I am always for BL. Pride Month, everybody.
Which is why we watched it, of course. Go Pride. But yeah, I mean, I feel like for me the shows were the show wasn't it didn't feel cliche because I don't see much of the Chinese side of...
Again, I told you, like, if you were to watch like a lot of Chinese music videos, it is very similar in its like structure. Like the, I guess, like 感人, meaning like touching elements of it. It's very similar.
Yeah, like I've watched King's Avatar, which is also it's a Chinese live action drama series. That's pretty much the extent.
What is its Chinese name, my dear friend? I would not understand it.
Let me pull it up. King's Avatar.
Now that we're in Chinese territory, I cannot do English anymore.
Right.
Oh no. But yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, 全职高手, I've heard. Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, I know what that is.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
I've never seen the actual, like, live action of it. What the heck? I didn't know that there was.
Yeah, there's, like... It's pretty popular, so...
Yeah, it is very popular, 全职高手.
Yeah, there's an anime, there's live action.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
During that one, I feel like I kind of enjoyed it a lot because...
Wait, this one or this one? Which one are you talking?
That one. I kind of enjoyed that a lot. This one, I also did a lot. It's just like I don't feel like things are cliche because I don't think that I've seen too much of this before, so it's all new to me.
Yeah, growing up with, like, Chinese media in general, a lot... oh my god. Drink water. And a lot of, like, Chinese dramas back in the day, especially, like, Wuxia and Xinxia back in the day. Like, I feel like the familial, like, connection and, like, the kind of, like, guilt that the heroes must bear is very similar, even though this is a contemporary story. And then to me, I'm just like, this is something that I'm very used to, and I like it. Like, I wouldn't say that because it's cliche, I would dock it points for that. But yeah. And again, like, I like how subtle the BL element is. It's like, from their, I guess, actions, you can kind of sense it, and like from how they speak to each other, especially if you know Chinese, which I feel like maybe the majority of the audience wouldn't catch on that much.
Yeah,
it's
how
like,
popular was this in China though? So
I feel like it was pretty popular.
Yeah.
However, like, honestly, because when this came out, I was in the US, like, I just saw a lot of like YouTubers talking about it. So then, rather than like being really into like, yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think I saw this on Bilibili.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I again just feel like if you are Chinese, and then you were to like listen to their the script of the show, you would feel the connection, but then it's not like overwhelming that it would be uncomfortable to watch, and I like that balance.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely enjoy the familial aspects of it as well. It just seems like shows like these, I can kind of compare it to, like, this is kind of like the Chinese version of, wait, what is it? How do we say this? Have you heard of RWBY?
Ruby?
Yeah, so like...
Yeah, Ruby. Who calls it
RWBY.
People call it Ruby.
It's a W.
Anyways, continue. Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna say
Sorry.
it's a W. So like that's made by Rooster Teeth, which is like not a traditional like anime company.
I know
or
it
anything
is.
Like that.
I watched some of it. Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like one of those, like, but for China, because they don't really have like. I don't know if they have like the Chinese like donghua like anime studios or whatever. Like I don't.
I worked in 2 anime studios.
Yeah,
in
like
Beijing.
how was that experience though? Yeah, like how was you wanna elaborate, like, you know what I mean?
And like I have a lot of friends, especially on my like post channel, on like my WeChat. I have a lot of people.
Yeah, you can
still working in.
You can tell everybody how that was for you.
It's a very unstable job.
Right.
Yeah.
And you didn't get paid for like how long?
For like half a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. And eventually got paid. Because,
Very nice.
like, one of the other, like, my coworkers threatened to, like, sue them. And then they were like, yeah, we're just gonna pay you guys. So then, yeah, we got paid.
Yeah, like, if a studio...
It is very unstable.
I'm just wondering, like, can it even be called a studio? It seems very sketch.
It is.
Seems very sketch. They don't even have enough money to pay their employees.
But yeah, like, if you... Again, the environment, it is very much so, like, a studio with, like, everyone with... I don't know, computers and tablets and stuff. But then it is like people are kind of working for their passion rather than working for money because honestly it doesn't pay well.
Yep.
And yeah, usually the quality is pretty subpar as well. Like, speaking from like personal experiences, like I like how we did 2 projects, like one funded by Mattel, which is the company that did Barbie, and then the other one was Disney, and then that's how we got money. But then like honestly, most of the more like indie ones without much connection from international like companies, it is very difficult. And then they just die off. Like if you read the news, there were so many people like committing suicide in the Chinese animation companies.
Yeah, so that sounds similar to like Rooster Teeth because, I mean, they were known for, I think, Halo content and like Red versus Blue, but they ended up branching out to make Ruby, RWBY, which was pretty successful, I want to say. So they were able to continue that for like multiple seasons, and I was like, wow, this is some good, indie stuff. So then this feels
someone
like...
died, right?
I don't know.
I remember like the director passed away or something. Do not quote me on that. I was watching H Bomber Guy. I want to say like like he made a whole video on why Ruby was disappointing. But yeah, it was a great video.
Ruby is great, man.
No, it was just like it could have been way more. Like his whole thing, like he likes Ruby a lot, but then it was just like it's interesting. Anyways, recommend. But yeah, this is a lot kind of like that, as in like the projects is not really like funded by like this whole like huge industry already established in the country. It's kind of like a indie thing, I want to say. Even though this was funded by Bilibili, which is basically the Chinese YouTube.
It was just released on Bilibili, right?
I think it's funded by Bilibili as well.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, I think that, like, stuff like this can be done, and it can be done well, so here we go.
This is done very well.
Very, very nice.
However, if you look at it, like, the art direction is by Japanese people. The music of the show, other than the opening and the ending, I was, like, looking at the credits, is also done by a Japanese team. And a lot of the animation was outsourced to Vietnam, which is also where the majority of Naruto was outsourced to.
It's like, it happens everywhere.
Yeah, it does happen everywhere.
Vietnamese people are cheap. Got him. Oh!
Okay, he's drinking. Please forgive us.
No, you're drinking.
Okay, again, we are all drinking, but then it's just like, Southeast Asia, the wages are a lot lower. That's why they would outsource it. So then, like, it is slightly disappointing that it's not, like, made by an all-Chinese team, meaning that, like, it's not, like, Chinese people have the technical... I don't want to say that. the technical ability to make good 2D animation. I want to say like Chinese people are very good at 3D animation these days. If anyone watched the oh my god, the Ne Zha one. And
I did actually.
Yeah.
Wait, I actually did.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that was another one that I watched.
I didn't even watch it.
It's
Is it good?
Legend of Ne Zha.
Like the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3D
It's on
one,
Netflix.
right? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. And also, there was like 白蛇, 青蛇传 or something. Things like that. Like, things that I didn't watch. And also, 姜子牙. Like, Chinese 3D animation, I trust, but 2D animation, usually I don't. So I'm kind of pleasantly surprised by this one. Especially, the only other, like, 2 contemporary Chinese animations I watched were 魔道祖师, which is... What was it again? Like, Demon Lord something, Cultivation...
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Anyways,
like
another
that.
BL one. And another one, 天官赐福, which is another BL one. And this is pretty BL as well. There's a trend, I'm sorry. But yeah, those were all, especially 天官赐福 was outsourced to a Korean team, which there was a huge controversy with plagiarizing Attack on Titan. And then the Chinese team blamed it on the Korean team. And then it was like, oh, it's not us. And it was so stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I'm pleasantly surprised.
Very good. Yeah. I mean, this one was done very, very well. I really liked how it just gets right into it. It doesn't give you any explanation. You just figure it out as you go. And
And it's very easy to explain. I like how there wasn't like huge chunks of explanation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's really good. It felt very natural, and then like you're just watching them as they do it, and it just seems. I like the pacing a lot. I feel like
the pacing was good.
it held my attention the entire way through. Unlike Tomodachi Game, the previous podcast, this one kind of held me captivated.
Honestly, I was going to cry the first episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I was like, I don't want to. Like when Emma was talking to her parents, like
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, like I miss you guys," and then like her parents just came all the way to I don't know where they were. I'm gonna assume Shanghai. I'm not even kidding. Like because like
that seems like it.
Yeah, it seems like Shanghai. And then
they're foreigners, but they have Beijing accents, you know, and they're coming all the way here by train, which means they're not from there.
They don't have Beijing accents. They have northern accents. They have Henan accent. I want to say like their parents.
Yeah. Wait, where is the Beijing accent?
Later on, not the driver. But yeah, it felt like Shanghai because like I feel like Shanghainese people use a lot of English names, which doesn't happen in Beijing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All of my Shanghainese friends have English names. Anyways, we're moving on from that. But then it was so touching. Like I wanted to cry like when the parents came to fry the spring rolls for her.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like, oh god. It's very relatable in that way, but then at the same time it is like a paranormal, what would you say, urban fantasy like kind of story. So then it's like, oh, it's different.
I like urban fantasy a lot.
Oh god, but I feel like the first episode was really strong, and the second and third I didn't feel as much, especially the second.
Second one felt weird.
Yeah, like first of all, maybe I'm just reading too much into it. There's a lesbian like subplot into it, like the relationship between the two what was it, like noodle store owners.
Yeah, so it feels like they were I don't exactly know like what it was for. They were trying to like after the first episode I was expecting something more gruesome, but I never really got that because like, you know, the corpse thing at the end. Yeah. It's
and
like,
I was
wow,
like, yo!
That was powerful. That was some great stuff. You know?
And then I also felt like, oh my god, this is like very realistic because like Didi, the Chinese Uber company had a lot of issues with drivers basically killing female passengers. So then I was like, 滴滴打车? Is it not 滴滴快车? Anyways, 滴滴. But yeah, they had a lot of issues with basically sexually assaulting and also killing female passengers. So then I was like, oh my god, it hits so close to home. Yeah. So I really liked the first episode, especially the ending. But then like the second episode, it was kind of like, I didn't feel too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a normal one.
It's overly dramatic with a very boring plot. It was just like, oh yeah, what is the secret ingredient in the noodle soup? And then it was like...
Yeah, it's just, you're left wondering.
It is your hometown. And I was like, what the hell?
I mean, overall, you're just left wondering after each episode of like, that like... when they use their powers to change the past or like do things with the past, you end up wondering like what are the consequences of that in the future. So then you find out like some things.
But I'm surprised how little like it changed the future.
Yeah, so like I guess China.
Wait, but then the first episode.
Yeah, the first episode, just a small thing changed everything.
It's just his text. Saying that I miss you guys.
Yeah.
And then they came.
Was very, very...
it hit me.
Yeah, that was very, very smart. Like, that was genius.
Yeah.
So...
And honestly, it's like, she must also wanted to say that. Like that she misses her parents, but then she didn't. And then he, as Emma... like texted that, and then that changed everything. Yeah,
so I think Lu Guang, like, he gets everyone's feelings when he
wait, not Lu Guang, it's Cheng Xiaoshi is the person who's traveling. Lu Guang is the dude who's just kind of like monitoring.
Right.
Lu Guang is the white-haired like monitoring person.
Yeah, okay, so Chen Xiaoshi is like, he gets the feelings of anybody he like enters, right? So it's just very he just does what she wanted to do, giving her like a better I guess outcome, but then it didn't actually turn out that way.
And like Lu Guang didn't say that. Like,
Lu Guang didn't tell him.
Oh god.
It was like,
but
okay,
you
whatever.
know that it's gonna happen. It's,
you know that this is
Hitchcock's bomb under the table. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know that this is going to affect them later on.
Again, it's just like, you know there's a bomb under the table, but then you don't... Like, the audience, we know, but then you don't know when it's going to explode. And then it's just like, oh god, it's going to happen.
Yeah, so I think, like, even the second one, I just mainly wanted to know, like, how he would change the future.
Which he didn't. He only, like, got the information and gave it to her. And that she, on her own free will, went back to her hometown and then saw her business partner.
Yeah. So
again, I didn't like the second episode. But third episode, I feel like he's going to change a lot in the future because he almost wins the game.
He does win the game.
Does he though?
Yeah, so the thing is, like, you know how it was like, what, 56 to like 57 or something?
Again, 58? I don't know basketball at all. I don't know how many points anything.
So like normal points are like 2 points, but then if you shoot from the 3-point line, it's 3 points. So then you can actually win it. You can make up like a 3-point, you can make up 2 points of discrepancy instantly and go into the lead if you like shoot from the 3-point line. And it's pretty cool. Like, I like the basketball stuff because
do you watch basketball?
I used to play basketball.
What the heck? Wait, when?
So, when I was middle school.
Oh. Well, we barely knew each other.
And I was point guard.
I don't know what that is, but okay. What is a point guard?
The guy that stands, like, underneath the hoop, pretty much.
No. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about basketball.
Yeah, but we were all too short to actually do anything, so it's like, I don't know.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah. At some point, I was like, is this Kurokuro basket?
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. I'm like, I like that.
Yeah.
So.
But at the same time, like, the animation was actually way cleaner than I imagined.
Yeah, so we can tell that they don't really have too big of a budget because some things are just still frames and they're just like You know,
All
you're showing
things
that.
have still frames. It's just money, man.
Exactly. So basically, even, you know, despite that, we could kind of clearly follow along and like nothing was lost.
I thought the animation was pretty good for the basketball scene.
Yeah.
The motions and like the use of 3D animation. They used 3D animation, but it wasn't too jarring. And it was just, it added to the anime rather than like subtracted. No offense to Attack on Titan season 4. Yeah. Apparently, like everyone was complaining, and I agree. The 3D animation in that was bad. And also, Tomodachi Game, like the Manabu-kun, like it was 3D animated, and he was the only thing that was 3D. It just felt so cheap.
Yeah.
This one, it was very smooth. Like
Yeah.
you can barely tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That was good. Yeah, I mean, I just like how he smurfs the basketball game real quick, and then like he just he makes their team win.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
we'll
I
see what
don't know. We
happens.
don't know.
Yeah, like all they were tasked with doing was just like talking to the guys.
And to his crush. And to his parents.
Okay.
He was supposed to talk to 3 people, I think.
Okay. I might have missed that, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. It is so rare. Like, again, I did watch a lot of like Chinese animation when I was very young. And then I watched like 2 other Chinese like BL animes.
Question: does Doraemon count?
Doraemon's Japanese. What the heck are you talking about?
Why was it shown like 24/7 in like China?
In China? Yeah.
Like
Okay, Doraemon and Card Capture Sakura and Meitante Conan.
like they're
Conan,
just fully
Detective
Chinese.
Conan. Yeah, those are all fully Chinese. I don't know. I feel like they're more popular in China somehow. I'm not even kidding.
Dude, they were so popular, man.
They were sold.
So
Oh, but yeah. No, but like the OG Chinese animation are like 西游记, which is Journey to the West.
I watched that too.
Yeah, with Sun Kong. And also the old哪吒.
I don't think I watched that.
Oh god,
I watched
that.
new one.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, the new one I didn't watch. My cousin said it was really good. Anyways, and also just like a lot of other random stuff like that or is a psychopath. Big head son and little head father.
You ever watch that one where like it's like a kind of a dumb boy who's like just like messing around with all his family and like
Is it 大耳的图图? No.
could be he's like glasses as well.
Glasses?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
What is it?
just kidding. It was Doraemon.
What the heck? Yeah, that is Doraemon. Oh my god, why? Anyways, Doraemon's great, but it's not Chinese. I'm trying to talk about the Chinese animation industry.
It's basically Chinese.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. No.
Like, it looked Chinese.
Again, it's not made by a Chinese production team. Did you know that actually Chinese animation was at one time superior to Japanese animation in the 80s?
The Rise of Doraemon.
No, that's not true.
Okay, fine.
It's because of the old 西游记, the one that we probably didn't really watch. And then a lot of like Japanese animation companies were trying to study like the Chinese animation kind of like techniques. But then like now it's the opposite in that like I feel like Chinese animation just looks like a blend of Japanese and Korean manhwa and like some American influences for like 3D animation. But yeah.
Do you think Link Click being this good would change anything?
I feel like yes. Honestly, enough funding always helps. It's just like as long as it is like a financial success, it will affect how like the quality of Chinese animation will become. However, I do want to say like all of the newer, more popular Chinese animation are all BL, which kind of bothers me. As a fujoshi myself, fujoshi meaning a girl who likes BL a lot, it still bothers me because I feel like it is very limiting to the whole industry.
I see. They need more isekai.
Honestly, sure. Like, just for more variation, I would like that. Again, I'm never against isekai. I just want variation. I don't like it when one genre is dominating the whole like industry of one country. Like that bothers me. It is monopoly.
What's wrong with monopoly?
I don't know. Variation is always good.
Give them what they want.
Let me see lesbians.
Oh, same.
Or just same sex. No, not same sex. I mean, like, opposite couple. It's fine. It's just, like, BL, like, oh, God. Especially for link click, it is so unnecessary. Like, you don't need to display that kind of, like, very intimate kind of relationship. Again,
Want to know a secret?
Huh?
I didn't think they were BL. I thought they was just normal Chinese bros. Being bros.
Do you see...
Putting hoes to the back and bros to the front. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you ever see, like, bros, Chinese bros? You being, like, you've been in China, right? And then, like...
Of course.
Are there, like, people who do this? Like, people can't see me, but, like, basically...
Juicy.
Using their head to like lean on the other person's like chest and like neck. Do guys do this to each other? At age 20 something? I feel like when they're young, maybe.
If they're trying to joke around, yeah.
Anyways, just also do boys like talk to each other like, oh yeah, you're gonna be my lifelong partner?
Yes.
Do you say that to other people? I'm going to strangle you.
Of course.
But yeah. Anyways, I just feel like for this, it is so unnecessary. Like the other two that I watched, it is like the original light novel was like very BL with like smut. So then that, I guess I understand like the whole kind of like feeling of spiciness. This, I'm just like, this is so extra. Do you not think so? I think it's unnecessary to put in that to queer bait the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see my point?
I don't know anything about BL or queer baiting or whatever. Like, I barely know what queer baiting is.
A queer baiting is like using things to suggest that they are like interested in each other like sexually, but then never committing to it. So then they would never actually have a confession, never have like a like they actually become like a couple. That will never happen. But then it's just like, oh yeah, they're just very close. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that. It's like, no, if you give me that, like, just make them a couple. If you don't give me that, that's fine. I'm completely happy with link click without the BL element.
That's true.
Yeah, it is like the genre on, what was it? On my anime list or something is BL. And I was like, God, this is so unnecessary.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Gotta throw it in there.
Exactly. But then they only throw it in there for female audiences to like. That's what bothers me. I am always for BL, but I'm not watching this for BL. I'm watching this because I heard that this is a great show. Without the BL, it's fine.
I think I heard it from like Giguk or something like
exactly,
that.
Me too.
Yeah, so
and like Super Eye Patch Wolf, I think.
Never watched that kid. Yep. Rating. Oh God, it's difficult because I know that it's Chinese, so then I will want to add a few points just cause I know that it's not Japanese. That's racist.
That is. But the reality is, like, different countries have different, like, strengths about, like, animation, for sure.
Yeah, no, I definitely like all the Chinese stuff. I'm definitely biased as well.
And also, speaking of Chinese stuff, like, the accents, like, the dialects, I really like that.
Very good.
I just feel like, especially, like, when the, taxi driver was speaking in, like, Beijing dialects, I was like, yo! He sounds like me! Yeah, I like that. So, oh God, I want to give it an Oh my god.
Dun dun dun.
Because I have alcohol, I want to say 9.
Oh my god, I said 9 earlier.
Yeah, I know.
We're like the same now. High five. Oh.
Anyways, what
She
would
flipped
you...
me off. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Now they know.
No, what would you give it?
I gave it a 9.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Still 9. Still good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, 9 out of 9.
Again, it's cliche, but I don't think cliche is always bad.
I don't know. It's cliche.
Again, I think it is cliche. If you watch Chinese music videos, you would understand what I mean.
Yeah, but it's not a music video.
Anyways, it's just like the storytelling is very
Also,
cliche.
the music is amazing.
You mean like the opening and ending? Or
Yeah, man.
do you mean... Okay.
They're good.
Yeah.
So.
It's like Chinese hip-hop is a thing. If anyone's interested, honestly, Chinese hip-hop shows... The one, oh god, produced by Bilibili was so good, but like I don't know, I don't remember the name, but yeah, Chinese hip hop shows are actually pretty good now.
So
Also, I have friends who are like on the hip hop shows, like
True.
from Tsinghua. Anyways,
thanks guys for listening.
thank you. Goodbye.
See ya.